Hello and welcome to Tar Heel Gameplay. This video will provide a tutorial for you on how to create a gameplay using our Precise editor. Just a note, if you wish to publish your video to our website, please click on the old well located on the top left-hand corner of our homepage and click Login. Here you can create and manage your own account. Now back to the homepage. If you click Create a Gameplay and click Precise, you'll be presented with our Precise editor. We will be using the same video as we did last time. So I'll copy the link and paste it right here and click load. Our video should load and pause. And the difference between the Precise editor and our basic editor is that in the Precise editor you can remotely choose where each checkpoint will be. So this means your checkpoints don't necessarily have to be 5 seconds apart or however many seconds apart. You can choose when each checkpoint will occur. Not only that, but in each checkpoint, you can specify what word or phrase will be presented to the user. So I'm going to start this video at 70 seconds. And let's go ahead and create our first gameplay using our Precise editor. Okay, so I want to add our first checkpoint right over there. And we have two useful features in our editors that apply to all of our editors. And if you use your up and down arrow keys, you will move the video by 1/10 of a second. So this allows you to be very precise in where your checkpoints will be. And if you need to skip around a little more, if you hold shift while pushing your up and down arrow keys, you will move by a whole second. If you need to move around a little more. And this is all for your convenience. You don't need to use this. You can use the arrow keys over here, or you can just click along the timeline, and that'll all suffice. So I think we were right around there. Right, so I'm going to create the checkpoint right before our character begins to run. And I'm going to write the word message, run, right over here. And let's go ahead and continue our video. Cool, so I'm going to add one more checkpoint there right before our character jumps. So I'm going to use my down arrow key to try to pinpoint right before this character begins to jump. And that's around 80.5, so I'm going to write jump with the exclamation mark here. And continue our video. Right there, okay. So I'll add one more there. Our character wants to jump onto the brick. So I'll pinpoint that right around there. And jump one more time. Continue our video. Okay, so our character goes into a little tube, so I want another checkpoint right before he goes into the tube. Enter. Now our character will be climbing up a wall soon, so I'm going to add a pause point right there and climb. I'm going to try to pinpoint right before he begins to climb, because he does climb the wall, as you can see right there. And right around there seems to be good. And one other feature that we have, which you may or may not use, is our trash can feature, which deletes your checkpoint. So one thing you need to note is the trash can always refers to the checkpoint above it. So in an instance like this, you may be a little confused to which trash can this refers to, and you just need to keep note that this trash can refers to this one refers to this one, and this one refers to this one. So the trash can always refers to a checkpoint above. So for instance, I have 2 jumps in a row. Let's say I want to get rid of one, so I'm going to click this one, and our 84.4 seconds is now gone. So our gameplay has got rid of that checkpoint. And this play button over here, this creates a demo for you. This doesn't necessarily publish your video. It just creates a demo for you so you can see what a user would see if they would play your video as of right now. So I'm going to check my gameplay to make sure everything's running smoothly.
Jump.
So far, so good. So we did get rid of this checkpoint right over here. So our video should keep running, which it is.
Enter.
Okay, so far so good, and I'm going to go ahead and publish our gameplay now. So I'm going to name this Super Mario the 3D Precise Gameplay. I'll keep my name. This should be E for everyone. Topic is video games. This demo is in English. So these categories are up to your discretion. This will allow other users to search your video a little more conveniently and give them an expectation of what your video is like. So I can either draft this if I want to save this later, if I'm not done editing it, or I can go ahead and publish it, which is what we'll do. And there it is. So this is the one we just made. And if you watch it here, we can play it, edit it, or just cancel.
Run.
Great, so our video is up, and I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for joining me today.